So the first one is English, and this is the language that I've been studying for the majority of my life. When I was younger, my mom, she would always play me some music or movies in English, so I always had a chance to listen to this language. And honestly, I don't mind speaking it, but I'm not really fond of it. Honestly, speaking English to me is just like eating your food with a knife and fork. You don't really think about it. You simply do it because that's the most mainstream basic option that you have.
Time out. I just want to say that I very much like this guy. Not only am I a huge fan of Janek, but I'm also a good friend of his. And he told me that I can make a video basing on his video. And actually what I would like to refer is exactly this last phrase. This is the problem with languages, with communication. People have this attitude towards the things that they are good at, that they are just there. It's not about Janek. It's about myself, it's about everybody. Think of your native language. Think of the first languages that you learned. They're just there, right? They're just like eating with your fork and your knife. Guys, do you really know how to eat with a fork and knife? Do you remember how to do it? Can you do it in a nice way? Do you remember eating your last breakfast? Do you remember eating your last dinner you had with your friends? You went to the local KFC, right? You had your chicken, you had your salad, and off you went. We don't treasure small talks, right? We don't treasure our breakfasts. We don't treasure our dinners with our friends. And I'm not saying that this is the problem of today's world. No, that's a general problem. This is the problem that we will never solve, but we can at least try a little bit. Do you enjoy talking? Do you enjoy talking in the basic languages that you know? Do you enjoy small talks? No. And this analogy between knowing a language and eating with your fork and your knife is great. It's just there. Let's move on. Guys, the problem that we see here is that we don't treasure the moments. We don't treasure the basics. We don't treasure the basics of the language, which is small talk, and we don't enjoy the moments we have with our friends at the table. Eating together, small talks, having fun are those basic moments that we keep forgetting about.